Indonesia is a culture treasure chest with over 300 ethnic groups and 700 languages. From the graceful Balinese dance to the dramatic wayang kulit shadow puppetry, art here is vibrant and deeply spiritual. Traditional batik and ikat fabrics are UNESCO recognized, while festivals like Nyepi and Sekitan blend Hindu, Buddhist, and Islamic traditions. Indonesian cuisine is a flavor explosion. Think spicy rendang, satay skewers, and fragrant nasi goreng. The national motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diversity, perfectly captures the spirit of its people.
Greetings to all. We, the 7 delegates of Indonesia, are quite thrilled to present to you the latest updates of our country. Indonesia is one of the largest island countries in the world, with over 17,000 islands in it. Nusantara is the exact now new capital, but economic hub still remains to be Jakarta. Now let us take at the new news updates of our country.
Indonesia is a presidential republic where the president holds executive power. The DPR, House of Representatives, elects its members every 5 years. Major political parties include the PDIP, Golkar and Gerindra. The DPR handles laws, budgets and government oversights.
The government is finalizing a national AI project to attract foreign investment, boost AI infrastructure and strengthen semiconductor and cloud capabilities. The Nusantara Capital project has already been shifted from the drawing board to actual construction and has secured several billions in private funding. Indonesia has also introduced a long-term energy plan to expand its renewables and also to attract private funding. However, tweaks to money matters and rules still need work.
Indonesia's digital economy grows faster than most in Southeast Asia. Online shopping, digital currency, and new tech companies lead this growth. The government plans on making Indonesia 4.0, 100 smart cities, and the National AI Strategy, which aims to boost automation, AI, data storage, and cloud usage. Big tech money and national training will push more data centers and cloud systems.
Indonesia has the biggest economy in the Southeast Asia. It earns from factories, services, and natural resources. The growth has slowed down due to the government issues, but the government is funding and taking initiatives.
Indonesia faces major environmental challenges and has pledged emission cuts under a global framework. The Indonesian government aims to bring down emissions through green industrial strategy, investing in circular economy, waste management system and also in renewables, balancing development as well as energy security. Recent efforts also include urban waste management infrastructure and also clean energy incentives.
The Indonesian National Armed Force, TNI, Army, Navy, Air Force plays a key role in security. It is used to defend its land, help during disasters and support regional peace. Given Indonesia's island nature, it focuses on protecting its seas and its large exclusive economic zone. It has upgraded its military and bought defense gear from various other countries. It emphasizes on working with its neighbors.
Indonesia's plans for the next few years aim to boost its factory output, speeding up online businesses and the use of AI. The country's 2045 agenda is to become a developed nation, putting money into roads and buildings, educating its people, and looking forward to hold a dominant position in global trade networks.
Indonesia has a great population. It is rich in resources and they are trying to fulfill the UN goals day by day. Indonesia is improving. This is Manita Chatterjee signing off as a delegate of Indonesia. Bhinneka Tunggal Ika.